Here are a few more tests using the same equipment I had previously demonstrated. This is a small pile of chips. Reader power is set to 2 watts. And we'll scan up and see what the reader says about the chip stack. It's saying 26, and every time it beeps is when it's completed its inventory. Inlays are normally assembled into chips in the dead center. However, the inlays can also be installed in recesses on the top of the chip and then covered with the decal. So the question arises, what happens when 2 of these faces with the inlays sort of face up against each other? So here is a stack of chips where I've done just that in pairs, and you can see that it will read 20. So in effect, it can't be done this way. Next are a series of water tests. This is to show that 13 megahertz will penetrate water to some extent, and RFID in a liquid medium is very possible. So here we see the field strength indicator side by side, one in the air and one in the water. And you can see it is still illuminating and blinking slightly because the field coming from the reader is being pulsed. You see it blink, which means it's fully functional. Next, I'm going to use an inlay, and I've got the reader power at 2 watts. So the level at which it should read is where the blue light is indicating. This is ordinary tap water, so you can see it works. Just raise it a bit, no field strength, and then come down where in range it will read. So water doesn't seem to have a huge effect on it. Here are a few more tests with the RFID playing cards. So I'm only going to use 2. Reader power here is 4 watts. So in my hands, we'll just raise it up to see when it stops working. As expected, the hand's not going to have any effect on the card. It's about there. Now we're going to overlay it with the second card exactly lined up and see what effect the stacking has on the read range. And you'll see it has some effect. About there. Next, the cards are quite thin compared to a credit card, so we're going to see if we can break the little antenna inside or the chip and rub it up a bit and squeeze it, as somebody suggested people do, and see what happens. And it still works. Not so well sideways. And you can bend it a little bit. And it will work. And that completes the playing card RFID test.